watching pressure, not panic, not chaos, just pressure. Because strength doesn't need to shout to be real. Becoming confident, convinced this space should crack. That numbers and noise will be enough, and the first attacks hit the wall the way they always do. But every unit they send, every strike they commit, it isn't breaking anything. It's feeding it. You can see the moment it sets in, when confidence turns into hesitation. So they push harder, more attacks, more resources, more effort stacked on top of bad math. Fires don't start here. They start on the way out. Because this wall wasn't built for highlights. It was built for endurance. Wave after wave, the result stays the same. Because defense here isn't passive, it's patient. This is what happens when pressure meets structure, when noise meets restraint, when ego meets a wall that doesn't care. Welcome to WWC Live.
What up, folks? Welcome in, welcome in. See, I hope your evening is fantastic. Oh boy, hell of a day, hell of a day. Good to be here right now. All right, let's get in. You, sir, welcome in. Come in, buddy. Meadow, nice to see you. Welcome in. Meadow immediately hit me right in the face. Quick chat. We want video gears. Priority for each squads, please. Video gears? All right, Meadow. Listen, you hit me right off the rip, punched me in the face, but then you didn't even proofread whatever that. I don't know what you're talking about, my man. Video gears. I don't know. I'll wait for you to clarify that. Ant. WC is right. Leader North 670. Welcome in, buddy. Good to have you in. I forgot to say, for skill chips, do you keep going past level 20? Squad 1, essentially just like exclusive weapons. What level 20? What are we what is going on out there? What's in the water? What's in the WWC water out there? Skill chips past 20. What? Now you, sir, what do you... Now I got two people I need to clarify what the hell is going on. Gears on each squad. Go level 40 or red gears. Your gear? Are you just talking about your gear past level 20? Gear on each squad to go level 40. Okay, got you. Or red gears. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, Segura, welcome in, buddy. Glad to see you, man. Smoothly from 190. Smoothly and smoothie, I guess. Both of them, Segura. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Manga, what's up, man? Pass here just to say great videos. Thank you, man. I appreciate that so much. I really do. Woo's for the children. Welcome in. Tuesdays, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's in the water here. So I got two things. I got two puzzles I'm trying to put together already, and we got the opening rip. Number 20 next to the skill chip. All right, I got to go to you. I don't even know. What the hell is next to the skill chip that's level 20? Next to the skill chip, 20. I don't know what I still don't know what you're talking about. I'm in chips. I don't know what level 20 of a skill chip. Skill chip has 10 levels. Whiskey, yeah. Hey, Ron, thank you so much. I appreciate you, man. I could use whatever whiskey sour you can find me right now. But I could definitely use. All right, one at a time here. We're gonna dive in and we're gonna figure out what the hell is going on. I got skill chips. I'm on drone. I don't know what level 20 you're talking about. Even the number 20 next to skill chips, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about like it takes 20 skill chips to increase your drone? Reading off the battle reports. I guess it's skill chips all in total. Oh, holy user. I mean, that was a stretch, brother. Like, you could have told me we're in battle reports, man. I would have hit you right up immediately. Yes, that's your total battle reports for that battle. I know exactly what you're talking about. So, yeah. So when you look at here, it's going to tell you, like, these are all the chips combined. Those are your chip stars right in here. And that's his chip stars on the chips that are in this battle. Yes. Okay. All right. Now we're hold on. We're jiving. Wait a minute, you sir. Hold on. Now, was there a question off of that? Do you keep going past level 20? Squad 1 essentially just like okay, but I still don't know what you mean by level. Like 20 is, so you're essentially thinking you don't have any red stars. You're just all yellow and it says 20. Yes, you do go past level 20 if that's it. You get all of yours to 5, which is good because that's your bonuses. What you want to go in here, you sir? Let's straighten you out here. Let's look at the chips and see what your priorities are. So go in your chips, click in here, and then a little down here, it shows you the preview. Click on that. This is going to show you all your bonuses at every level for that specific skill chip. So if you're at 20 and all 4 of them are at 5, okay, that means you're right here. And then you go to level 6, it's going to give you this. You'll see the highlighted sections here, right, of 2, 5, and 8. Those are your bonus levels. They get like jumps. It doubles up and it jumps at that level. So I would recommend when you're pushing your chips, that's your goal. Your goal is to get to 8. That is your goal for each one of those chips. All right? So hopefully that helps. All right. Yes, that is what I meant. And level 20, yellow, no red star. Right. So you want to get to level 8, 3 red stars. That is your goal. And yes, it'll take you a while. But that is your goal. You want to get those. You want to get those bonuses for your skill chips. So 5's good. You're on a board. You got a great start going. That's your base. Now just keep pushing. These chips are so friggin' strong. I was just talking about it today, man. The advantage, one of the advantages I have that I've been floating with, I was just talking to somebody on my team, because I'm behind in T11s. I might be behind in the Gorilla because the past year I've been devoting to my chips. I mean, it has taken me a year of straight focus to even be where I am right now of 9, 8, and now I'm pushing this to 8. My goal is that I'm hoping that this is going to hold up and be an advantage as I move forward because I'm really trying to push the chips. They're incredibly strong, and I'm keen on that. Okay, so that's one down. Thank you again, Aaron. I appreciate you. Your whiskey sour straightened us out. I truly believe that's what it was, my man. All right. Back to Meadow now. Now I got to decipher code number 2. Meadow. Your gears. Okay. Gears on the squad here. What to go level 40 or red gear? Are you talking? Okay, so when we talk about, it's just a wordplay we're trying to do here, Metal. I think you're saying mythic. I think that's what you mean, right? When you say red gear, I think it's mythic that you're referring to. Back to Metal question. I'm working on it, bro. I'm working here. I have air team, and I want to know what gears to level 40 or make red gear. Okay, what gears? So when you say to level 40, all your gears should be to level 40. So that's the weird part. Or make red gear. So that's where you're confusing in the question, because you can't just go from level 40 to red gear. Everybody would love if you could, but there's a whole lot of prints in between there that you got to do to get it to red. So it's not just the choice of like 40 and red is like a mystery to me in what you're mapping out here. I mean, there is a pathway to 40. I wouldn't necessarily say if you are upping your levels, necessarily everybody is equal at level 40 as you're pushing prints and things. But I would say this, Meadow. How about we play this game? You send me a battle report of what you got going, and then I'll take a look at your team and let you know what I think you should do for priority for gear, at least my suggestion on what you should do, and then I will completely straighten out your gear question specific to you. Okay? That's what I tell you, Meadow. Send me. And if you can't find me to send a message to me, you know how to find me, right? You go look up our partners coordinates list, go into that Discord, find Wolfie and her team, put in my coordinates and find me. See, is this even working? 1 2 1 2 checker. 1 2 checker. So here you go. This is your coordinates list, folks. If I come in here, coordinates to any server when you're in our Discord, go to the server, which is the coordinates list, people. Click on coordinates requests and just type in whatever coordinates you want, and poof, they will give you the coordinates list, and you can see all of these lovely people requesting coordinates to servers, and they are helping them out all day long. They pump those things out. So there you go. Find me, Meadows. Shoot me whatever you need, and yeah, it's just a way for me to advertise for our partners. All right. Woof. That was a hell of a start. I got to take a breath for a minute. Jeez, you guys are hitting me off the rip. All right, let me catch up here. Hey, Aaron, again, I appreciate you, brother. Always. All right, use the circles. Circles back in the house. Hey, what's your server, guys? Server's 118. 118. And the team UXW wins. Fatality. No, it's 118, man. We are here and we are cooking. We are cooking. We have our Warzone duel this week. Very excited. First Warzone duel with 118 and UXW. The first of many to come. Man, I got to tell you, I know that there was a lot of people we were recruiting. We were talking with a lot of different places at 118. And man, I don't know what it is. But the way that 118 is right now, I don't know if things are going to change. If people want to leave. You know, listen, this game evolves like you wouldn't believe in a million different places. So it's hard to make guarantees on what the heck tomorrow is going to bring, right? But I got to tell you, 118 has been one of the servers I've been looking for. It's just for me. The way that you have to look at this game is there is a server out there for everybody, all right, and what you're looking to do, all right? If you just want to hang around and find, VIP 18s and you want to go hang out with them, there's a server stocked with just VIP 18s for you. It'll make you happy. Go out there. If you want to find a server that has no power, that's like, you know what? I just want to chill. I don't need the power. Then you go out and you find that, all right? So the reason why I bring that up, is because it's true. Like when we do migration, don't be afraid to leave where you are and go to your different servers to have fun, right? To have the game. But the game, these servers are different. I'm going to give you a perfect example. There are people that would play right now Desert Storm with us and be completely offended. I'm going to say that again. I mean it. I'm not mixing words here. I mean what I say. You would play Desert Storm with us, Canyon Storm with us, and you would literally walk away offended. Yes, you would be offended because Doberman gets into it, man. And it is, for someone who's as competitive as I am and wanting to win and play this game for fun, and man, when I play Desert Storm, I don't want to lose. I want to play with 20 other people that want to go out and jam it down that other team's throat. Oftentimes you're taking Friday night, folks. If you're just there and you just want to participate and get your honor points and go home and go, chill out and get some pizza and blah, 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 cool. All good. There's nothing wrong with it at all. It's just not what I'm looking for. It's just not for me. Everybody plays for a different reason or what they're doing and fun and what they want to do. I want to jam it down the other team's throat. I want, when that 30 minutes is up, I want to know I took my entertainment time for myself, that it was away from wifey for that Friday night before we get together again. And I want to know when that 30-minute ends, it comes out with a big fat W. That's what I'm looking for. A W. I don't need to be MVP. I don't need to whatever. That's it furthest from what I want. I'm actually like very little ego ever. All this nonsense that you may have thought like, oh, I had to do this and I had to be that. No, opposite. I don't really want it. I don't have any interest in being that star to show. I want to play my role. I want us to win as a team. And teams, when you're playing as a team, you have different roles that you need to do. You can't be selfish. You need to play your role and worry about that. And you need to follow a game plan that you put together. And Doberman is into it, man. He's leading the charge. We're all on Discord, first of all. Everybody in Desert Storm, just about everybody's on Discord. Your name could be called and sent to a certain location at any time. This is not a call that it's not something that I could play you on YouTube, because literally everybody is in a specific location. They're given orders. You're following a game plan. You're going. It's structured. It's militarized, man. And you're only as good as your weakest link. And if you are not doing what you're supposed to do, believe me, you're going to get called out. I love it. I love it because it's accountability. I love the accountability. Everybody has to have it. If I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do and you're expecting me to do something different, then you know what? Tell me. Call me out. I'm good with it. I want to be where I'm supposed to be that's going to help the team to win, and wherever you think that is. And if I question it, then I'm going to come to you and I'm going to say, hey, listen, I'd be better off doing blah, blah, blah to participate. Da, da. That's what's going to happen. There's no hard feelings. And in the heat of the moment, sometimes, you guys hear me sometimes. I'm in these battles and I talk some smack. You hear me, blah, blah, blah. I was just talking to Arrow about this. Sometimes when you're on live, you're filling time, you might say some crap on, when you're in the heat of the battle and you're fighting. Listen, it is what it is. Like, I'm just into it, right? After it's all said and done, I don't hold grudges on folks. I really don't. I've gone through this game for 2.5 years. Very few people that I don't get along with overall. Even when I'm fighting and I'm saying things, I don't really hold grudges. Like, I'm just in that battle at that moment. I want to win. I want to do whatever for my team. And yeah, you're going to talk some smack a little bit here and there. It happens. It is what it is. But listen, I'm into it, man. And this Desert Storm, this Canyon battle that we do, it's all on Discord. It's all on voice. It all has a game plan. If you see UXW, you're going against your opponent's UXW, know that you're about to face a unified, militarized team. You might win, you might lose. But one thing's for certain, you're going to be in for a freaking battle, man, to the end. And it's so much fun. Now, let me take a step back. What I just described to you is QB fun. It's not fun for everybody. It's not what everybody's going to want. Some people are going to be playing this while they're watching TV with their family, chill out, feed up. They need to get some honor points and check a box. There's nothing wrong with it. You participate in Desert Storm. You did your part. You're like, hey, listen, my troops are dead. Peace out. I got my rewards. I got stuff to do. And there's nothing wrong with that. Zero wrong with it. But what I will say is, if you end up with that attitude in the wrong team, then you end up offending people. And then you're going to end up offended too. And you're like, well, you guys take this game too seriously and blah, blah, blah. And then somebody goes, oh, you're a farmer. Get out of my face. And then everybody starts fighting, right? And so originally, when you're all put on the same server and you have people that are like crazy like that, want to win, want to fight, want to be organized, blah, blah. And you have some people that are like, man, I just want to kick back. I got some upgrades. I got some stuff. I'm not putting money into this game. It ain't that serious for me. Then guess what? You guys aren't going to get along. And you might not gel, and that's not okay because you're stuck in the same spot. So migration is really allow people to go to a better place where they feel more comfortable, more supported, the way they play in the game, and everything else. And I can just tell you that the team that I went on, this UXW, incredibly, first of all, very friendly. Chat is a million miles a minute. It's unbelievable. Joke around, keep it light all the time throughout the week, always light. Positive attitudes, joking with one another, know each other, really kind of like a family environment, right? That's just kind of what the environment is. But make no mistake about it. When it's time and the switch comes on, when it's Canyon or it's Desert Storm or it's Kill Event or it's going to be Capital War, people are pissed off. Like, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do, you're not being in the right place, you're not playing the game right, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. Man, people want to be organized, and they want participation, and they want you to win. And really, honestly, that's kind of how you win. It's really like just following instructions given, because you can have the flip side where somebody may look at that and hear that stuff and be like, God, take a step back, man. Take a deep breath. It's just a freaking game. What are you doing? Right. Probably not the server that you're looking for. If you know what I mean, like it's totally different. But like the other flip side of that, you'll hear people say is, I didn't know what I was supposed to do. People didn't even tell me what time the event was. I didn't know to plunder the other trucks. How was I supposed to know? What do you mean arms race? What the hell does that mean? Like, there's so many things people are like, they all get mad because they weren't communicated to. They weren't told. Their alliance wasn't told what to do. They didn't tell their role. They didn't tell them what they were supposed to do, what time they were supposed to be on, where their location is supposed to be. They're not communicated to properly. And so you have people that complain for that as well, right? That is not what you get. That is not what you're getting here. You are getting a participation where you're being told exactly where to go, what to do, and your expectations of you. And then it becomes accountability. It becomes accountability of, for that 30 minutes that you are playing the game for your entertainment, what's entertainment to you? Is it actually being accountable for the team as a group to win? Or is it, dude, I'm just trying to get some points and check a box. Chill the fuck out. Like, honestly, chill out. That's the difference. And there's a server for everybody for that, really, honestly. And some of these servers that people call dead and stuff, and listen, for those that are kind of looking to take a step back and be chill, I don't mind that. And I've actually fought for a lot of you people to say, you guys should be on another server where they shouldn't just say that you're a dead server and you're sitting there and chilling out. There's positives to it. You don't have people militarizing you. You don't have people ordering you around telling you what to do. You don't have people trying to burn you because you had an event, you couldn't show up for something, and blah, blah, blah. There's plenty of things that are good with it, right? You can get chat boxes easier because you don't have a bunch of whales that are, having a pissing contest trying to spend money and do blah, blah, blah. So no, I don't think because other people look at you on these servers and see you and say, you know what, you should force them into another server because they have to be active. No, I don't believe that. I think you're happy playing the game that you want, and I think Migration offers you an opportunity to go to those servers. And that's why I tried to show that those servers that everybody calls dead servers nobody wants to go to, I tried to show that people do want to go to those servers. You saw Migration. You saw people going into them. You saw them rebuilding. And maybe they're rebuilding with the type of people they want to be in there. Maybe they're rebuilding and like bad people are going in there. I've seen both. You don't know. But at the same time, like, let's not just judge everybody that plays this game doesn't just fit. They're not all a round peg in that round hole. It's not that simple. You're dealing with human beings from different countries that are playing this game and downloading it for different reasons. And it doesn't mean they need to be labeled because they don't necessarily play by you. This is the 5th season I'm in, man. Or now we're going on the 6th season coming up. And we've been through a lot. We've seen a lot. Right? We've seen it all, man. All different types of people, characters, and stuff that goes on. So I can just tell you that looking around and trying to form different things of alliances and jumping to different alliances and servers, man, it feels like this is what we've kind of been searching for. That's what it feels like. And granted, we've only been here for a few weeks, but shit, man. It's been fun. These folks are awesome. The fighting, and you guys know, we started this account at WWC just talking about fighting to begin with, warring and getting our power up and just talking about stuff, whether you were free to play or throughout. You know what we do here. And man, it's a place for that. Win or lose. Listen, I tried to talk to, today. I was saying stuff like, and if you fight enough, you're gonna lose. Like, I don't care who you are. Well, I mean, listen, there's some whales that ain't gonna lose. So we know that. But unless you are the tippy top of the game, you're going to lose. You're gonna get beat. We showed on here some of the top people in the wars, in the VIP 18s that have 4 squads out and get burned. We highlighted it to say, hey, don't give up. You can burn anybody. We've talked about that. And man, anybody can be burned. So if you're fighting enough, you're gonna be burned. It's gonna happen. You're gonna lose battles. You're gonna do whatever. But listen, fun is different, right? Like, it's just, man, I can't tell you that that this server is just for me at this point. The way everybody is and the way everybody acts and the way this fighting is, ultra serious when it comes to those events. No doubt, like, Doberman's on another level, and the team, by the way, doesn't get offended by it. That's the point. Like, because it may not be what you're looking for. Like, I'm a grown ass man. Who's this guy yelling at me on the phone? I'm a grown ass man. You're not my boss. You're not paying me to be here, right? But it's about accountability. It's not about being offended. It's not about, he's just into it. He's passionate about it. And their expectations of everybody saying, when you sign up for this Desert Storm, understand what you're getting into. This is what you're getting into. So, like, when you're getting yelled at for, like, going in the wrong spot and not being where you were, that's because it's accountability. You didn't pay attention. You were told earlier where you were supposed to be, and you're not in the right spot. And so it's more passion that you're hearing. It's not being a dick. That's not what it is. It's passion. It's into it, that wants to win, wants to lead the team to a victory. And the only way you're going to lead 20 adults into the right spot is for everybody to be accountable for their actions where you're supposed to do for 30 minutes, right? And so I don't know, I love it. I love that. I just I'm a magnetic pull to it a little bit, because of kind of the traits I share a little bit with Doberman, that I feel it. He's really good at what he does. I spotlighted that from you earlier. I saw it a mile away when I saw his moments. Remember, I shared with you before I came to the server. I said, why do I want to choose this server, and why should you choose the server in this? It was the moments. It said he was more about the team moments, right? It was about that. It was about the team moments. You feel that passion of team energy, So, man, I don't know. It's just in me. Anyway. So, server war coming up this Saturday. I am Jones. I'm so pumped for it. I'm ready for it. Okay. You guys ready for this? Here you go. Here's the lineups. Here's the new lineups for tonight, folks. I try to take videos because it's so hard to take all the pictures of the past losses. So, actually, I started a video, and I took a video, and I put a list in order of the people that I was fighting. Here's my list. And this is the order of the video that it goes. So when I want to compare how I did with my new lineup to this, I'm going to do it via video. I don't know how it's going to work on live because I don't know. I'm good at, like, moving stuff around. We could see and try it. I don't know if it's, be fun when I'm like herky jerky looking at stuff. But anyway, that's what I did so I can compare it. But yeah, so here's my lineup. Hold on. That's what I was going to do. You may see this right here. All right. So the difference that you're seeing here, we had earlier. You're going to see a little bit different. Murphy obviously is with air, right? Murphy with air. I don't want to change that up. I like that. I like how that was working. I did move. I was trying Diva over here. And I was just trying some burst to see if it would ramp up. Playing with Marshall and looking at the attacks and statistics. It didn't work. It didn't give me the numbers I was looking for anyway, so I quickly got out of it. And I had the extra hero that I needed to pull from air. I wanted to see how air did without Diva anyway. It was more answering some questions that I had outstanding. And whatever. It didn't work. I didn't like the outcome. It didn't do better than whatever. So tank though, I did put Scarlet in here. I do still like when I have to replace a tank hero. What am I going to do? You're going to put defense or whatever. So as you can see, I don't have a defender in here, right? So here's a new lineup run that we're going to run. So it's Scarlet. Really, this lineup that I'm trying to run is going to really rely on Scarlet. How much How much can Scarlet absorb in the one spot? I don't know. She does have gear. I gave her gear to be able to be in the spot, but it's only 4 stars. It's not mythic. And I may have had to up it to mythic. If I see that there's a positive movement from the lineup of yesterday on any of my teams, I can move gear around and give her mythic if I feel it went in the right direction. But I did give her the gear to at least hold up, so she's not. I just don't know how long she'll be able to last here. But we're gonna find out. The defense, and then we're just gonna keep Marshall. We're gonna keep Marshall alive as long as we can. We're having Kim absorb. Now, here's what I really wanted to do in this lineup. I really wanted to put Stetman here. I wanted to put Stetman. So I actually had Stetman here, and I actually gave Stetman, and I'm like, reality struck. Eric actually in my head. I'm like, you know what? Stetman's not going to be able to hold up. His defense isn't good enough to survive in front, even if I give him the gear. I need, no matter what, I'm going to have to hide Stetman somewhere. So we'll see. I did like Stetman. I did like Tesla over here. So we're trying it with the Tesla lineup to see how we work and we counter. And I mean, Tesla's going to add steady damage ultimately as we come in. So the hope is really with any of these air battles, when you see air fight tank, what we're looking for is a long battle. We want to lengthen the battle for tank. That's what we want to do. So air wants to end battles, or air wants to stun you, and air wants to end the battle as early as possible. They're going to stun you and start like immediately hitting you early on, and tank wants to draw a live out. So here we are. That's what we're going to try to do in this. Now, it's kind of a default anyway, by the way. It's a throw-in of the mixture of kind of putting together because the other two teams I'm going to solidify. So here we have our normal lineup. The difference is Carly's gone. I feel like there's enough defense mitigation with Lucius and Murphy that I feel like Carly's overkill and I'm not getting enough offense out of air. So I'm trying to throw like Diva back in with Morrison now at level 30 and see what I can get from actual power from the air team. And that's really why I just got rid of her, of Carly, that is. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It's all about getting Skylar to cycle the second time. You know this, the first stun's gonna happen, which hopefully you're landing two stuns out of it, 1 stun out of that initial stun, because that's gonna slow missile down. And now my hope is, as we've seen earlier with this, that Murphy's mitigation slows missiles down, slows the auto attack down. You get the stun, that slows them down, and then you hopefully get a second cycle of a stun. Because if you get a second cycle of a stun, we stand a chance here. We stand a chance. I have faith that this could work. And then my third is Williams. So Williams is now over on tanks to see what happens. I want him to. It's this tank problem that I had. I lost today with a missile lineup. I've been very sturdy and strong with sticking with my 5 missiles because they work right off one another. But the tank was just countering me too well. I lost to a tank team that I really thought I would have beaten. And in 3v3, I'm like, I don't know. I gotta try it. I'm too stubborn to stick with the 5 tank team over and over and over again. So I'm mixing it up. I'm using Williams to absorb the damage right off the rip from tank that's coming in. Williams lasts a long time, absorbs a lot of damage. We all know how long McGregor absorbs damage. It's just crazy. It's crazy over time how much he's absorbing. So, this is what we're doing tonight. We'll see what happens. We're gonna play them all out. I don't know if I get time to review the actual battles that I get in 3v3 tonight, but I had some battles that happened. We can take a look. That's good. Like right away, I show these, and then right away I cut to 5 straight defeats. But honestly, like this is the number 2 guy. This guy's so damn strong. It's absolutely ridiculous. he's really strong. So it's I had lost all three to him anyway. Flapjack. Okay. So my air held up. I have to compare. Oh, this didn't. Yeah, that one didn't work against his air. But let's see. What else did he beat? He still beat my C's tank 81.9. I fought, I think, was Flapjack on my list? No, he's not on my list, so I can't take away from whatever he did. I mean, there's nothing I'm going to be able to do to stop an 81.9 tank. I'm not going to be able to beat that. Yeah. I plowed through his 71.2 missile, but I don't know. Just not competitive with air at all. I wish I had my gear locked in, but I mean, God, going against these exclusives, it's so hard to not use 5 exclusive weapons. It's such a disadvantage. I just don't know if Garlet's ever going to be viable with the 5 exclusives. I just don't know. I think she got murdered immediately. Everybody did though, so it doesn't really matter. I don't have my gear isn't high enough on tank. My mastery isn't high enough. I keep trying to like make tank work, and it's just not working because it's just not strong enough. That gear, I'm building my chips, but my gear isn't there. My mastery isn't there. My mastery's at 1% on tank. For crying out loud, it's just not. I just have 1% at this point, so it's hard to be viable with that against these like difficult folks. I mean, listen, I can beat it's trying to fight these top guys. Like that's Flapjack in our let me show you. Like Flapjack is right here, 288 million. Like he's incredibly strong. So I don't know. I'm just trying to find ways to counter these folks. Like you guys end up in the same ballpark. Like yeah, you're not fighting 288. Not 275, 288, but whatever you might be fighting. You might be fighting 200 to 212, or you might be fighting 150 to 160. You're fighting the same situation, just on a smaller scale, maybe, where you're trying to do the same thing. You know, that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to counter these folks and figure out how I can make better battles. And we'll look at it and we'll keep going. So, whatever. It's very frustrating. Okay, let's see. Just catch up real quick. Do you have a recommendation? Oh shit, I am not. I was just in 5 and I never fought. Damn it. Did it again. Son of a bitch. I get talking and then people wonder how we end up on these long lives. I can't mess around. I need to just go. See if I can do it. Oh, this guy. But I can't not try to beat him with my new lineup. I think I did air with my... And then missile. Oh, I left it full missile, though. I never changed. Crap. Ugh. Using up more time. Come on. Yeah. My air beat him. All right. Get these. We're gonna have to have a record to beat these tonight. Well, that's a good one because this I couldn't take 3 from this guy before. See, some things work. I'm telling you. Sometimes it's just stuff works. It's just a matter of putting the pieces together. I don't have time to switch my gorilla around, so trying to get as many as I can in. Jeez. I gotta look at that. Not gonna beat 404 error anyway. Well, I have this person. Flapjack. See? 2 out of 3, I beat him. When I fight him, I beat him. He's got the same problem. Gotta figure out how to stop me. Come on. Oh, this guy. Now all of a sudden I'm gonna get this guy like every 2 seconds. Care about him. I think I just lost the trigger. Just trying to fight him head up that time, see if that worked. Did not. I need to change my gorilla, to be honest with you, but I don't have time. Well, I'll tell you what. For speeding through these, barely paying attention, and not switching my gorilla, I'll tell you what, not too bad. Maybe I ought to do this more often. Maybe I put too much thought into this. Oh, here's Flapjack again. Okay. I did it. I made it through. See, Olympicos, I would have had him. I lost to him twice, and I could have beat him if I just switched my gorilla. Whatever. Oh, look at this little mixed squad action you got going. And boy, that's record. That's easily a record time for me. I bet a bunch of you out there were like, "There's no way he's gonna get all that in." I didn't think I was either, but I did. Woo! Got all my honor points. Right? What is it? Is it the daily? Yeah, my honor points and my valor badges. Whew! That was close. Okay. I'm sorry. I was about to get to your question tonight. I realized I completely messed up, so my bad. Hey, what's your server again? 118. Oh, yeah, you got it. Okay. Back to my question. I mean, I have Air Team, and I want to know... Oh, yeah, okay, we already did you. Yes, I mean, do you have a recommendation which tank hero gets level 30 exclusive first? Tank hero. Let me think. What season are you in, user? Oh my god. Son of a... Unbelievable. Ugh. Unbelievable. What a Monday it's been today. WDC, what was I saying? Oh, you sir. What yeah, where are you again? I forget where you are. Did you tell me what season? You're in season 4? You don't have anybody to 30 yet? Season 4? Tank Murphy? Is Tank your one? I don't know, Charlie. I gotta go through all of them. I had a bunch that actually won. The missile beat a couple people that I didn't beat before. So I gotta comb through it and look. I'll compare it. I'll show you. I'll show you on Hero Day anyway, whatever I find, whatever I did, and then mix it around again and see how they actually did. I actually make it a point to DM opponents during the game and joke around with them. I usually joke with them when I get my ass. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do, Aaron. And Cobb, welcome in. I want to win. So yeah, welcome in, Martin. Good to have you in. Evening, Gutta. And Cobb, welcome in. Abby, hi, welcome in. As a low spender, should I stop buying drone chip related items after I hit? No. I mean, I don't know what your spending level is, and actually, I would say if you're buying things, I would recommend gear. I would recommend the Bullseye event. I think it's underrated, and I think people move on. Most people in the game that are low spenders move on because they see everybody. There's so much to do; it's overwhelming with the Gorilla and the T11s and all the drone stuff and blah blah blah. I think people get distracted very easily, and exclusive weapons. Really, it's still gear. Like, just keep going. I would still do Bullseye event if I was going to pay for any event. If I was a low spender and paying for any event, I've said this over and over, it would be Bullseye. It would be to keep pushing my gear and try to get as many bullets as fast as possible to get my mythics and push through it. It's just such an advantage over everybody else when you have it. Better than your chips, better than your drone, everything else. All the other, the game gives you some of that stuff and moves you somewhat. It's not like you don't move at all on all of these things. You continue to move forward on some of this stuff. So, as well, Simmer, should I stop by and then just so? Anyway, yeah, that's what I would recommend. But if you show me your like profile, like how much you're spending and that stuff, we'll see. I am on 118 circles. Thank you. Ooh, they just sent out a survey for last season. Oh, that can't be good. The game doesn't really want to know. They haven't started making season 6 yet. Likely at least 3 to 4 months. Oh, poor Eric. Oh, poor Eric. Well, then likely they're going to distract with an upgrade. That's laziness to me. I personally think if you're going to have us waiting this long, 3 months, 4 months, just rip up the Band-Aid and have 2 seasons planned, right? Plan season 5 and then don't plan everything around season 6. Just have a layout of kind of what the concept you're going to do. Then you do your survey and pull everything together based on the other season. And you don't need to, by the way, you don't need to separate the seasons by that much. Just make another season the same way and just improve on the things. I could make you another season tomorrow that would be better than season 6. Like if you put together, you go make your concept, cowboys, aliens, whatever you want. Like I don't really care what the concept is. Oh, my hero, watch out, don't go on the field. Your heroes are going to get probed in their butt if you go out after 10 o'clock at night. But I don't really care what your concept is, to be honest with you. I don't pay any attention. I don't read the stories. To me, personally, I think you spend too much time on the pictures and the stories and all that stuff. But if I wanted to make it better, I would have just done factions, like similar to like factions, and have fights like they had where you do the alliance. Just make it more one-on-one. Make it so you have to take from the other season where you had to challenge people, and you say, oh, you had to challenge somebody, and then you fight them, and you make it more like it's one-on-one instead. And it's okay. You can do the 2 thing where, somebody gets somebody else to help them or something. They're allowed to add a second person. If you want to do that, okay, I'm not going to argue with it. But at the same point, the worst part of this thing was all the fact that everybody made deals. Everybody worked together and everybody was splitting things. If you have to do one-on-one fights, it takes away those deal concepts. You can't do the deals as much. And you don't even have to make factions. I don't care if you make factions. Have anybody be able to challenge anybody. I don't really care. And then you just have more points. Like you figure out a point value of doing whatever. And then have your season. Like, honestly, it's not that crazy of a concept. And you don't have to focus on making so much money. We have to have an exclusive weapon. We have to make more money. We have to do, listen, have a season without the exclusive weapons. Who gives a crap? Nobody's going to care. Just pump out the seasons. Everybody just wants to play. Everybody just wants to have the fights and they want to be organized and they want to whatever. But the game sits there and takes forever because you're also not only trying to think of concepts, you're thinking of ways to burn people's money. You're thinking of the next way, well, we could sell person the next thing to make them build and just have a season. Just have a season. Just whip them out. Just go another one. Boom. Have another one. What are we worried about? I don't know. It's just like 3 months and then we'll have another one. And then we'll have another one. And then you slowly adapt to what works. To take this season, you're going to get all negative feedback. And I really don't think that we're that far off. I don't think that all the concepts were bad. The crystal gold thing allowed people who aren't strong, who don't have the strongest alliance, to get great prizes. They, in the previous season, never had that. You took that the 6th alliance on a server could have won crystal gold of something. That's a great concept. I love that. The tactic cards, great concept. The protectors, making those stronger. It's really kept free to play in the game. The tactic cards, the protectors, makes you stronger for free for the most part. So that keeps people with lower power in the game more. It boosts them up during the season so they can be stronger and matter more in the fights that you're wanting people to constantly have. So I just think that when everybody's going to be so upset about season 5 because they took a lot of negativity and people have been talking so negative about it that even if they had a positive feeling when they left the season, that's probably burned away and now all they've heard is negativity around it. There were positives to take away from it. And there was a lot of changes that needed to be made to make it better. But I think there's things that we took a step in the right direction, and to just have them throw the whole thing out and start over, I think when somebody comes back, you end up pissed off at something else. I think the way to make these seasons really good is to tweak instead of rapidly like change. You drastically change these things, and I think it's the wrong way to go. I really do. But, you know, I don't know, Eric. Likely they, you know, likely have a long start, which I'm okay. I like the server wars. I would rather have, if the matchups are better, like this matchup pool that we have for Warzone Duel, man, I'm all for it. I wish we could have Warzone Duel like constantly. Instead of Meteorite, I'd rather have the Warzone Duels. Have the Warzone Duels as often as you have Meteorites. When you finish this bracket, then take all the winners of the previous brackets and make them fight each other, and then have the middle people fight, and work a giant tournament like that, and with servers, and then have servers fight everybody. I mean, I'm all for that. That time goes by real fast when you have a server war every weekend. I love it, man. I absolutely love server wars, especially now because we conceptually we understand how to do them better. We understand how to battle better. Everybody plays their role. We fight. We enjoy. I don't know. I just think more server wars are really good. Better than Meteorite, to be honest with you. I don't mind Meteorite. I just think that there's too many players that are taken out of Meteorite. Free to play doesn't stand a chance in Meteorite. They're just trying to survive, and they're trying to get their points. And again, I said this over and over, but the whole point of Meteorite is, like, the way they make it is they incentivize you to actually go and burn a weaker player to try to get their, you know, their Meteorite stuff and the material. And it's just like, I don't know. What fun is that? You know, it's like, not fun for the free-to-play person who's losing all their troops just trying to get enough points to get their honor points. I don't know. I get it. I don't want to shit on fighting. I don't want to speak up and say, like, Meteorite's like, but I spoke positively about Winter Storm, and they took that away. I'd rather have give me another Winter Storm. So, I don't know. You speak positive, you speak negative. It's like, it doesn't do anything. You just keep taking stuff away. You keep adding the Meteorites. And at least they added the free moving around with the advanced TPs. Listen, I understand they're 5 minutes apart, but it's something. It's a step in the right direction. You know, they needed to do free TP. People can't just keep teleporting all over the place and they're trying to get away. I don't know. Server wars, more server wars, and less meteorites. That would be my vote. Plus I like fighting as a server together, and I feel like you do that more than you do a Meteorite. I think half of the server, to be honest with you, half of the server I think doesn't even show up to Meteorite because they don't want to get burned in 2 seconds and they don't think it's fun. That's just my opinion, but my server hasn't won a server war since season 1. We're about to enter season 5. All right, you sir. Hey, that's on your server though. You can move. You can, you know, you gotta better the server. You gotta move out the server. You know, nothing to cry about that. You know, and the point is, even if you lose, are you having fun? So, yeah, fun playing. Good evening, Charlie. Welcome in, buddy. Hey, Ron. I've been running promoted Violet. Matt, really? Violet? On my tank squad for over a year now. I review battle parts all the time, and I think she's one of the biggest damage dealers. Okay, well, send it on over, Ron. I'll take a look at it. I find that one hard to believe, though. I really don't think you can. After season 5, you got to have 5 EWs. I'm not seeing any way around it. I can't find a battle report I can produce that's better than 5 EWs. The last Meteorite event was extremely balanced. Yeah, extremely balanced for what though, Chicken Charlie? Like what the fighters? I don't know. I just don't think for free to play you can ever be extremely balanced for that event. I just don't see it. Our server bracket for latest Warzone Duel is some of the best match. Oh, I totally agree. Absolutely, Woo. The matchmaking for this server war bracket, without a doubt, the best that I've seen in the game. You know, it is what it is. Servers are going to be stronger than weaker. But listen, as far as matchups, typically every single time we've had a server war bracket, it's been a weaker team. Like there's somebody that just sticks out. Don't have one person under 200 million power. They barely show up because they know they're going to get slaughtered. I totally agree with you. I mean, I'd love to see some of the other ones. some of the other servers and see what their brackets look like too. I'd love to take a look at that. Back, welcome in, buddy. Glad to have you in. Charlie Wooman developed your final list to the community. Maybe that's true. There was a direct line to developers. Please give give Scarlet. Look at you. Oh man. So the tactical weapon. How should we approach that? Focusing in on main squad and second squad, meaning max one particular section first, or go evenly. For second squad. Yeah, I would. If you're trying to build a second squad, you know, eventually you're going to get tactical is going to get really expensive. So it's all all in here. You can see like the first one for this is 1900. All right, so just to give you a difference between mastery and this is what my plan is for mastery and tactical. I'm going to keep doing tank mastery for myself personally, but here's the thing. When you look at the beginning of tank mastery, it's only 1400 for Valor. So when you're starting the mastery, it's so low. It's 1400. When you're starting tactical, it's 1900. That's the starting point. So it's crazy. It gets really expensive really quick with Valor. And that's where it really, and don't forget, like, the beginning of mastery is only 4 days research time. Tactical is 7 days research time, and this isn't toned down to any deal. I don't have tech pass. I'm just talking general numbers here. But so I don't know, Chig Charlie. There's no doubt to me, low spenders, even mid spenders, should be focusing on their T1 more than their T2, without a doubt. I mean, you should be trying to make that team one as strong as possible. So I would be doing tactical. It's difficult to say because I don't do mastery. You're not going to, man, what do you have to do? Level 10 down here. What I would do, because this adds a star to your drone, I believe, right? Your drone's drill. So if you want to know what that is, that's here. And it adds a star here. So maybe your starting point, Charlie, is to use tactical and move down as fast as possible. This says it has to be level 10 in order to get the star. I don't know if there's a shortcut they often. I have to go on Captain Hedgehog and see if they all have to be 10 to do that. Let me see. Oh, by the way, this is good that I'm coming here anyway, because I'm going to show you guys something else on Captain Hedgehog. Hey guys, look at this. You guys know our partner in our Captain Hedgehog, Dopamine, and he came out with his little calculator. I hooked Dopamine and Captain Hedgehog up, and look who's here. Last War Store comparison, price comparison website, and it brings you right to Dopamine's little chart. Look at the community. Look at the community getting recognized right on Captain Hedgehog's website. So great job, Dopamine. Thank you very much, Hedgehog. I appreciate you. Yeah, great job by the community going out there and doing it. So yeah, you can now find the little price comparison tool right on Captain Hedgehog's website. So pretty cool, pretty badass, man. It's pretty nice of Captain Hedgehog to do that. Great of Dopamine to create this, and love seeing the community getting represented there. So awesome stuff, guys. Really cool, really cool. Okay, so calculators. You come into Captain Hedgehog, and you can come in here and hit research, and then we're gonna come down to tactical weapon. And now let's jump in and see. So we want to do this. And this is going to make, because we don't have our requisite. So let's see, if we do 10, we do 10, we do 10. What's our requisite? To do 10. Oh, you do have to do, so you have to do 10. Yeah, so kind of defeats the purpose. You're going to, in order to get there, I was hoping maybe you could shortcut to that star down there, but you can't. You have to put these in, which are the requisites for these. And I'm sure these have to get to 10 Yeah, yeah. So you have to do. They make you do the whole chart. But see how I did that? Pretty cool. Like just to be able to use his website to figure that out. Yeah. In order to get to this, so I was thinking to get to that. So Charlie, if you're trying to mix and match, I think the best bet would be to do 2 and 1 would be what I would do if I were you. If you're determined to get your T2 up a little bit, I would do 2 of these and then one mastery is what I would try to start. These are going to be very long anyway, and I think after a point you're going to see that it's 14 days, 21 days it gets really bad for tactical, so it's probably going to lend you to go to mastery because it's so much cheaper as you go. But I can't. You have to do tactical if you're free to play low spender or mid spender. You have to focus on this. So at the very least, Charlie, I would say 2 to 1. Do 2 in tactical and put 1 into your second team mastery is the best way to divide it up for yourself. So, yes, my tank is 30 heroes and 20. Am I the only one who enjoys the off season? Guess I'm a weirdo. Hey, Ron, I enjoy the off season right now. I'm trying to restock up on diamonds after spending so many and stocking up on the days. Anything that I can do to get my speedies up is also going to be helpful. So I'm trying to get some speedies up. Off season works if they're clear about the scheduling and lows. Say 3 weeks of meteor, 3 weeks of sea. Yeah, I just again. I'm not gonna argue about fighting because if I had to pick my battles, my battle wouldn't be with Meteorite. My battle would be with Winterstorm, because I'm straight pissed off they took away Winterstorm. So that would be where I go. But yeah, it's fine. I'm fine with that. With 3 weeks of server war, I just think server war is so much more fun than Meteorite, and I think like you're still burning the same amount of troops if you're fighting. You got to fight me, with the server war. You're going to be out of troops. It's going to take you time to recoup all those troops. You got to fight 3 times in a row anyway. So give a week off and then go into another server war. It is what it is. I mean, I don't know. I like it. Right. Most people hated Winterstorm. I think that's a misconception, Aaron, and maybe that's what got to the developers, which I think is wrong. Because I think, and this is my point, when we start trying to do things too much at one time, they corrected what I think people's biggest problem with Winterstorm was. People didn't like that they had to win 3 fights to get the rewards. And in order to win 3 fights, they had to lose 7 in a row, 8 in a row, and they were getting frustrated because they always lost. It seemed to me that once we changed around the rules to not have to win in order to get the rewards, people were enjoying it a lot more because they were actually enjoying the fighting and they didn't have to win to get their rewards. So I think they fixed that part. And then they upped the rewards to 16K, Valor or whatever, made us feel like we were going to get more. And then they took away a Winterstorm, we ended up with less. So if you wanted honor points, you thought you were going to get more and you got bamboozled. Because then they took one away and now instead of 20K, you end up with 16K. But you don't have to fight to do it. So it's almost like you gave back to the community what they wanted, which is awesome. I didn't mind the wins. I was still promoting it by the wins, but I think it's even better if they don't have to win to get it and they get to participate and just get the rewards. But Jesus Christ, like why only do 1? Like what the hell is wrong with doing 2? I don't get it. It's almost like somebody has a threshold where they're like, no, we're giving out too much free stuff. We got to pull it back. It's what it feels like sometimes. It just, I don't get it. Like a second Winter Storm, man, is like a free, like more honor points. Just keep it the way it was. Make them participate twice in honor and get 20 instead of 16. I don't know, whatever. I think that it was a loss, a real big loss to have that happen. And I also think one more thing while we're on that for improvements for the season. We lost the zombie siege and the alliance exercise. We lost the rewards from those, and the season didn't give people enough to make up for the rewards that were in those 2 events. So when you do the season again, if you're going to take those away, and I understand why you took them away because you don't want to have people die when they were going to have to fight so often, but you have to replace the rewards equally because people count on those Alliance Exercise and Zombie Siege awards every week, especially, you know. So just don't forget about those people giving out those free rewards. You're going to take it away, you got to replace it. Anyway, what is Meteorite? Oh, Zombie, Jesus, you're new. I forgot. Meteorite is when you have to pick up all this meteorite material and you have to stay in this giant field and you pick up enough material to earn a specific number of points, and when you earn a specific number of points you get honor points and different rewards for getting the different material. But in the meantime, people can also rob the material from anybody. So if you hit somebody, you're also taking their troops unless they have their wall down. You get to get the material from them and steal the material that they collected. So you like, you know, if you're stronger and you just wait for everybody to collect the material for you, you can just walk around and just hit everybody and steal all their material and stock up on it. And that's kind of like what the game tells you to do. I'm almost done season 1 and never heard of it. You will. It's coming. Meteorite event doesn't happen until season... Guys, keep me honest. I don't know. I get terrible with this stuff. Season 3? Meteorite starts? I think? Somewhere around there? Woo! It's made to play because of gold from us free to play. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I totally agree. Did you see their poll on their Discord about taking out canyons because people complain too many event? Holy shit! I'll tell you what. I mean, I don't know why. Like, who are we listening to? Who are people? You know what I mean? I honestly think the problem is you don't listen to necessarily the right people. Like, who are the people that are talking to you about this stuff? Like, you know what else? If you listen to people said that they can't get honor points. So the answer to the other people is to take away more opportunities to get honor points because I can't get enough honor points? It's crazy. It's just crazy logic. I don't know who we're listening to. I feel like that's like a made up thing. Like somebody's going to do something. They just go, you know, what I heard was somebody said, no, bullshit. You didn't hear anybody say it. Who was going to say, I want less rewards? Who was saying that? Please present the people that are saying that, because I've not met a free-to-play person yet that said, please don't give me so many rewards. I hate when you do that. It's crazy. Nonsense. It's fighting event. Thank you, Beck. When my second squad is 100% mastery, should I work on squad 3 mastery or tactical? Deathwolf, you are like a mid-spender, whatever. If I were you, I would still work on tactical. To get a third squad, I'm having a third problem with third squad, Deathwolf. If you don't have chips on your third squad and you don't have your gear developed on your third squad, then it's pointless to go with your mastery on your third squad. You got a long ways to ever get there. Really, you need to get your chips there before you even start your mastery, and it takes forever to get to chips. So I would just stick with tactical. Middle, I think, is just needed 9. I thought most people hated when they did it. I like the idea that it is super brackets. Yeah, super brackets. I do too. I love if we had super brackets. I love it. You know what? The truth is, people don't have the balls to do super brackets because then VIP 18s would have to fight VIP 18s instead of getting easy rewards. They would have to actually fight each other, and I don't think they want that. I don't think, as you saw in season 5, they didn't really want that because they all made deals with one another. Instead of having the opportunity to actually fight one another and go 1v1, they were like, nah, hey, listen, I'm cool. Would you cool? Let's get the reward. Let's split it out. Come on, man. Yeah, no, bullshit. So I'm all for the super brackets. I think that's awesome. Bring it on. Like, that sounds great. Take the top 8 servers that exist and make them in the migration, right? Put the top 8 servers together, then put the next 8 servers together, then the next 8 servers, and so on like that, based on your server score only. Just do it based on server scores. That's now you're talking. Now you're talking. Ramp up the rewards, and now we're in business. Winterstorm is good, but not the reward system. Much better now. There you go. Exactly, Agra. Exactly. Let's just say junior. Charlie, the new format's going to exactly agree. As long as you didn't bring back that ludicrous Easter robot fishing. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the fishing. The fishing eggs. What was that, like season 3? Yeah, I remember that. The thing. Yeah. Kind of like a carnival game. Meteorite is a free-to-play grinder. Yeah, it is. No doubt, it is. Yeah, but the rewards are really good if you can get it, and your server can protect you and find ways to help you. We tried to do the little meteorite corner thing to try it out. It works. It worked. That little event that we were doing when we did the QB corner, where me and Rich were doing it, and we ended it right before season 5. I think we had really a lot of positivity going with that. The team liked it. People liked they were getting more rewards. I think it would have worked if we kept doing it, but I don't know. Maybe I'll do it here. Maybe I won't. The people are so strong. I don't know how many free to play really want to do it here, but if I can, I would. We're losing a lot of honor points per month now with one less win. I know. Well, you're not a lot. It's but yeah, it's a lot. I mean, it's 4,000. So, yeah. So if we lose 12,000 honor points times 12. What are you talking about? 12,000 honor points. Where did 12? Oh, you're saying in a month. I got you. And then you're doing a year. It's 14 prints. Yeah. It's a big deal. I totally agree, Charlie. I don't like it. I don't think it's good. I don't understand it taking away honor points. I don't think that's listening to people. Like, that doesn't feel like you're listening. If you're taking away honor points. So, but I don't know. Well, we'll see. Maybe they're conjuring up something else. Give them the benefit of the doubt. I do think you take steps in the right direction. So there's a lot of good stuff happening, and that. The what was it? Which event did they do? The New Year's event? Which one did they do that was like that really good free event? Was that New Year's that they did that for? There was one of them that was really good that they did for free. Just about. You could have bought, but there were a lot of free stuff there. I like that. There's a lot of there's good stuff that they're doing. We had a meteorite event in preseason, I think. Server 1663. 1663, Skippy. Man. Shout out to 1663, by the way. No free-to-play people say they don't want... Yeah, exactly, boo. Exactly, man. I thought I was coming up to T11. It's not too long. Just figured it out with the calculator. I am still 9 flipping weeks away, assuming I buy the weekly pass every week. Yep. That's why I brought up the glittering event, man. I'm getting roasted for bringing up the glittering event, but yeah, you have a hard time getting those T11s. Even if you get them, you're still gonna have a hard time keeping up. All right, let's get into the T11. Speaking of, let's get into it. Let's see what we got for this week. By the way, I should probably show you in our versus opponent. Oh my God, it was ridiculous. Versus opponent is absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Here's the event, guys. Yes, sir. There's your bread and butter right here since day 1, by the way. Then day 1, this is it. Bread and butter right here. Don't get that ore. Don't pick anything else. Make sure you're doing that. Boom. Set as default. Pick that ore and get going, folks. All right. I want to show you this in versus. Look at what she had 479 million points. Was it really? Do we have daily? Actually, I don't know if that was all today. 469 million yesterday alone. She had. Absolutely wild. She is 390 million THP. And I think she's almost VIP. Look at this. VIP 18. She took a picture when she was almost there. So she's VIP 18 now. She was actually, I forget. in season 3. Season 4, when I was with Eyes, 115 was our partner. No, was it season 3? What the hell was I? No, we just had season 5, we were at 71, and before that we were at season 4. So season 4, we had OPO as in our faction. Really nice. Incredibly strong people. Look at this: 390, 386, 305. Really strong server overall. Remember I said I count 210, 29 people overall, but really just top end strength. This gerbil has been too. Like this guy is crazy too. Strong. He's gotten just as strong. He must be close to VIP 18 as well, by the way. You saw this kid. Wait. He's like working as a construction. Yeah, he's really strong. So 118 is our versus opponent. They're incredibly strong. I'll be honest, I don't really want to see them this week. Like out of all weeks for Kill Event, we got a server war to do. So I will take actually probably a D+ for server war Kill Events. I'm not very first. I usually don't fight a lot before the server war. I maintain my tree. I'm so focused on the server war that maybe like I'll pop over and like try to burn the server that we're fighting here or there, fight a little bit. But I really try to reserve majority. Like I don't want to show up and have 20,000 less troops for the server war. So and I get way too into Kill Events that I don't trust myself. But anyway, she was just wild to get all those points. It was wild. All right, so we have Black Market. What do you think? Do we do T11? We should probably do T11 material, right? I don't think I think I had it, and I didn't buy all my T11 material. All right, we got all that. I'll do 5, the 10, and the 20. All right. Here we go. And then now this is when, just to give you, I'd say, here we go about 17 times before we actually do anything. So for those of you that are new to this, I get y'all geared up like you think we're about to do it, and then we don't do it. So just giving you a heads up. It's really like some kind of OCD thing. I don't know what I do, but all right. 5 missile 82.03 is where we're at. All right. 82.03. There we go. A few of them anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18% I was able to move for the gun. So we're close there. And then that got me 0.05 or 0.04. What was I? 82.03? 82.02. This isn't a mover and shaker for like your T11s. This ups your attack. So you're not going to see the same power increases because it's the hero attack that goes up slowly but surely. It's really with the hit points where you get probably like if I did the glove, you'll see your hit points immediately lifts your march up by, I don't know, probably like if you could do 60% just on the glove, my guess would be it'd go up by like 0.5 or 0.6, something like ridiculous. Hey, whoa! You can tell the guy's been around here for a while. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. You knew I was gonna forget. Yeah, so I know it's like looking at it, we're getting close. So probably when I'm able to flip this gun and be done with it, we'll see what the actual jump is at 100%. But I wouldn't judge I wouldn't judge the movement of power based on your increases just off of the attack. So we'll see as we move through and get to 100%. I can show you where I am. It's just going to take me a long time, guys, because I told you I only do like people. There's a couple things that spenders do for T11 material. Spenders go in and they get the weekly deal. First of all, they spend $200 right here and get 400 of these. So they push it that way. Then they come in and they get all of this. So now on top of that, they get 100 plus they'll get 200 more. That's 600 additional cores. That's also an additional 350 just on that. So 600 additional cores they get. You can see how far I could take this with 600 additional cores right now. I could probably come close to finishing. What is that? 600. So what would that do? 18, 36. About 30. Yeah, I could finish it right now. If I spent the 350, it would finish this gun, and I would be done, and it would put me on the next one. That's what it would do. But I don't do it that way for T11s as much as I like it. You know, you can only do so much here, guys. Even from a spender, I tried to tell you. Everyone wants to know what the difference is. Like, oh, you know, don't make yourself sound like you're not a whale. You're a whale, and blah blah blah. You can call me what you want. I don't say, you know, I'm a spender. No doubt. If you want to classify me how you want to classify me, I don't classify me as a whale, and I always say I don't look at it that way because there's so many people that are so much stronger than me. I'm not even close. Like, I'm really not close. I don't even consider myself. Even on this server, I'm like 7th for crying out loud. Like, it's just, there's so many people that are so much stronger. So I say, like, yeah, I'm a dolphin. Like, I'm a high spender, spend a lot, you know, whatever. But like I said, these folks, they're buying the material way different than I am. It's not my approach. My approach is going in the chips. I'm trying to push on the chips. Everybody else is pushing in this T11, and they're going with the gorilla. I'm slow rolling. I'm slow rolling the gorilla, and I'm slow rolling the chips. To be honest with you, I'm going to say it out loud, but slow rolling. I'm really all in on my drone at this point. Based on where I am in the game, what I'm doing, and what I'm seeing, where power is coming from, and how it's going at the glitter event, I'm definitely getting the most punch from the T11. So I need to push these, and I want to get through. Probably this would make me on the second level. I probably at least want to come through the second time through and get the glove. And then I don't know, like maybe I'll pause, maybe I'll go through depending on where I'm at, how much you get, to seeing what everybody else is getting. I don't know. I'm not going to push this forever. At some point, there's a threshold. Like, can I ask you guys a question I was thinking about today? For the cores, if you're free to play and it's your first time through, do you only need 20 cores to go to the next level? Is this doubling? That's what I was thinking today. Do you need 30 cores? Is it 30 cores? I know, I'm pretty sure you don't need 40 the first time through. I just can't recall. What do you need? Can you tell me like your what yours says? I didn't think it was the same. Oh, it is 40. So the first time through, so every time through is 40? Huh. That's interesting. Oh, wait. The first tier is 15. Okay. So the first tier is 15. A circle says it's 40. I don't know what the hell you guys are confusing the shit out of me. Charlie says it's 15 over there. You guys are telling me it's 40. So this one is 15, and then this one goes higher. I need Captain Hedgehog to come out with this so I can look at it and study. It's 30 for me on the gun. You're on the gun and you're on 30. How could you guys be in the same spot and have different things? It's 40 after unlocking T11. Right, I'm trying to get before it. So he said he's 30 on the gun. And the first tier is 15. So because what I'm trying to calculate without doing it is like what going through it another time is going to be leveling up. Like, I guess what I was trying to say is like how long I'm going to be doing the T11 for. At some point, this becomes, you don't get the return on investment anymore. Like if they start upping this to, let's say 60 cores and 80 cores, that would be my guess of where it goes. I'll have to ask like Doberman and Well, actually, I can ask about a million people because everybody's ahead of me. So I can ask any of these people how much it is. But my guess would be it probably goes up to like 60 and 80. And if that's the case, my glitter event advice is going to change. It also, I was thinking about today, that glitter advice that I was telling you, the T11s, is even more worth it. What do you say? I am 70% on the glove and I am at 40. Oh, does it go up as it goes for percentage for you? So do you start at 15 and then in the glove, and then as you move forward, it changes to 30 and then it goes to 40? Is that what you're finding? Is that what happened? I went through that so fast. I don't even remember. I have to go back to my old videos when I did it all on live. So I should probably go back and watch the damn video so I remember what the percentages are. So I can talk through to people. I was just thinking, right now I went through all 40. The gun is all 40, right? So when I did the T11 material and I got it all from the glitter event, I was able to push this by 60%, but that's all at 40. So if you're at like 15, if you start at 15 and slowly it increases, you can go through even more percent from the glitter event, especially if you were like the first time going through it. Oh my God. You can crank through this whole first wing by one glitter event, then you can get a bunch of these through. That's crazy. Helmet 0 to 50 is 10. 50 to 100 is 15. Armor 0 to 50 is 20, so on. Oh, okay. Got you. Oh, okay. And then the gun is 4. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see when I actually finish this where the next level starts, if it's doing the same thing. I would find it hard to believe that it is. I would think that as you go up these levels, it's going to get more pricey. But if it's the same all the way through, then I don't know. That might be why so many people are making it through faster for these. And I don't know. Maybe I'll keep pushing if I keep seeing it. But I don't think it will be. I was able to push 60% in one chunk at Glitter Event. And if I can push through 60% in one chunk, then like 4 events, I can basically finish. I can finish like 3 of them. Close to it anyway, because plus I'll be getting the normal ones as I go forward with the core and the material and stuff like that. So it's not only like you only do the glitter events. I'm also chipping away at it. So it'll be interesting to see. Second star is at 45 core per. Oh, okay. Yeah, so see, it goes up. All right, and then it goes to 50. So I was right then. So yeah, there's going to be diminishing returns on trying to do the T11 material. At some point, I'm going to stop. At some point, there's no way. I have to factor it in to figure out what the price I'm getting per power, and I got to figure all that in for the T11s, and it's going to stop being worth it to continue to push that realm. So back to my original concept. A lot of people are pushing a lot of stuff into there and there. I'm really on the drone. I'm Drone City at this point. I've been on the skill chips, like I said, for over a year. It's kind of coming to fruition at this point. I'm getting to the point now where my tank, I only need 8 and 7. I need 15 more chips here, and I'm 8 stars on the tank. And then I'll go back to air. I'll do 9 stars because I'm already 9 stars here. And I'll go back to 9 and 9. And somebody asked me, by the way, on Discord, why I wasn't doing the 10th star on missile. I'll tell you why. I don't know what happens after the 10th star. I think in tactical, you have to do tactical to a certain percent in order to push your chips past 10 stars. This is for the star and the drone. This is for the other star and the drone. This is to go past 250. And then right here, right here, chip skill boost increase. So when you finish tactical, which we know that'll probably be 2028 when that happens, you then can push your chips past 10 star. So my answer to them why I wasn't doing my chips on my 9th one to get these to 10 is because as I open boxes and I do things, I get random chips. So I haven't been doing anything since I moved. I got to these 9 stars. I immediately moved to air and did 8 stars. And then I moved to tank and I started doing this to 8 stars. if I go back and now look at my 9-star missile, I have 13 already on this. I have 7 on that one. I have 15 here, and I have 8 here. So my thought is, if I push these to 9 and I push these to 9, then I can come back and see how many I need to get these to 40. Because I don't want to push these to 40, then push these and realize I'm getting a bunch of extra ones that I didn't use right. So I'm trying to maximize it. That's why I haven't. I'll do my last thing I'm going to push the air to 9. I'm going to push the tank to 9. And then I'll push the missile to 10. That's my strategy. And then the air to 10 and then the tank to 10. That's what I'm trying to do for that. Hopefully at that point, it's probably going to take me, I don't know, another 6 months, 7 months before that actually happens. And then I can be at drone, and then I can be at Combat Boost 750. So I'm, like I said, I'm all in on drone at this point, not the gorilla, and the T11s. I'll continue to kind of chip away until it doesn't become worth it anymore. And I'll let you know when that is. But it's probably not far off, to be honest with you, because it's not cheap to do that T11 material. Oh, he does. He has a guide. Oh, what am I doing? I mean, come on. I didn't even go. I should have went to the guide. Why did I not go to Yo Captain Hedgehog? I didn't think he had it out there. I was looking for it one day. I didn't see it. He must have been adding it. Where did he put it? Calculator. What's he got it under? Skill medals, gear. Oh, here it is. Yep, there it is. There he is. All right, cool. Cool, so he's going to tell you right here. It doesn't tell you how much power you get, but it's okay. It tells you what materials you need. So if you're doing helmet research from 0 to 100, you need 255 cores. So, what did Glitter give me? I have to go wait and see what Glitter gave me. I don't even remember when you get all of Glitter. Is it like, it's like something crazy, like 2,000 cores? It's something crazy, whatever it is. I don't remember how many it is, but it's a lot of cores. It's a lot. I don't remember how many. But you need 255 to do this, to do the helmet. Body, you need another 455, so that's like 7. Okay, and then then all of a sudden you need 710. That's the one you want. This is the one you want. That's going to give like 1,400. Holy shit. The last one is wild. That's 1680 to do that one. Wow. That is is that just this one? Is that just the weapon? $140,000, $225K. So oil. Oh, nobody went past star 3. To tell him 3.6 million oil. That's another thing. I'm gonna have to give out a crap ton of oil. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I love Captain Hedgehog, man. I don't know. You guys really got to get. You guys got to get into Captain Hedgehog, man. So good, so good. Great dude. Arrow. Why are you sending me to? Why are you sending me to Discord? Oh, the guide. Here's what Arrow's sharing here. the guide here. $3,300 cores to unlock it. $3,300. I just don't remember at this point how many cores the glitter gave you when you did it. But I think it was a crap ton because I did 60%. I did 60% with it. Oh, is this it right here, man? Oh, 1,000. So 1,000 cores. So if you're unlocking and you can get to this, you can get 1,000 cores through glitter. My God, you can almost get through the first 3 things with it. If you just got what was in glitter, you can get through 3, and you can get so much power. And by the way, I want to say, yeah, like, so think about it from this perspective. You get, when you complete it from 0 to start, I think it's around 3 million power that thing's giving you. It's around 3 million per one you're getting. So you're gonna get from scratch to finish and unlocking it. So I mean, you're getting so much power. Like 2.5 million, 3 million power. That's just crazy. Crazy. We're gonna calculate all that on the 3rd time through when I do the 3rd time through. But man, I don't know. 3rd time through sounds like it's gonna be a freaking nightmare. So I don't know. It gets a little pricey. And like I said, my return on investment might not even be worth it when we get to the 3rd one. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. And then yeah. So and then we just got the we got building, and that's good enough. I'll take a peek at our 3v3 and see how we did. I didn't beat any of these guys before anyway. Did I fight Trigger before? I did not. I had Ying in here. If I can bring up that video. Oh, I went right to it. I went right to it. All right. We'll see. It's the same thing. So in this one, what is this? Air, and it's my tank. So it was, oh my God. All right, so this one. Oh, I did better. You may think that's bad, but before, my lineup only got 36. Before, my lineup only got 36. I have no way to split screen this, so. I only got 36. Let's see. So, as you can see, I quadrupled the damage that I did to him. Like, I went from 36 to 215 in the battle. Let's see what kind of damage I did. Didn't take much. It's the Tesla damage. It's a test of damage. Stetman did a little bit. He did 5.7. God, I wish I could put Stetman in front. I gotta try. I don't know, because I think Kim gets eaten up pretty. Kim lasted a little bit longer with Scarlet here, but yeah, total damage. I did more damage. I mean, this is such a microscopic view on things, but because I did 250, it blew me out either way. But yeah, I told you, just strong no matter what I do there. All right, let's see how I did here. Did I do better or worse with my air lineup? Let's see. Air for me, around the same. 16, it was 1645, and my one over here was 1671. I mean, pretty much the same. I mean, that's who knows? It's air. Listen, all the testing that I've done with air, that is a small fluctuation with air. I can tell you right now, 30 is nothing. So I didn't really taking Carly out. I don't know, at least versus his missile was neither here nor there. Both lineups worked, and as they should for the most part. Like, I mean, Carly versus Diva. It's whatever. I thought there was going to be more of a difference because I thought with Diva there would be enough mitigation with Lucius and Murphy that Diva would give a little bit more power. And since Ayers wants to finish the fight faster, I thought Diva would assist that, but it ended up being a wash. Let's see. When I look at power, so Skylar 25 here, did 33 in the other battle. Morrison 17 said 24. Yeah, so Diva did 30 million. And really that's the difference because Carly was only at 10 million, obviously, from the back. So my back row was clearly more damage. I wish this was a longer battle. I would really be able to tell this full picture if he was a little stronger with that. All right, and then we'll take the last one here. 1872. Yeah, better. Way better. I was only doing 959 damage with when I had full missile. And so putting Williams here, you wanted to know what Williams did? Williams doubled my damage. That's what I was hoping would happen. So as I said at the beginning of the live, the object here, putting Williams in the front, was to soak up some damage from the team and extend this battle. Air wants to finish it faster, so this extends the battle, and it did. I mean, you're looking, it was 959. I was able to do, and it went to 1872. That's with 2 stuns. 2 stuns. I did not see how many stuns I had in the other one, but I mean, even if I had 3 stuns or whatever, that's double. I doubled the damage. So, yeah, I don't know. I like that. I have to compare some of the other ones, but this is a good sign. Huh. Coming off my stubborn missile look, this is pretty good. So, Swift, you had 9 million damage in my other battle. He had 30 million damage in this battle. Fiona in the other one had 7.6, and now she got 25 million. So, yeah, putting this in, pick McGregor's damage from 4 million to 13 million. Again, I gotta let's take a look. Let's see how long. We'll see how long. How long did Williams survive? That's our question, right? How long did William? How much damage does William soak up? Oh, not. I mean, he's taking all the damage, but he's getting he's getting pile drived. Wow. Yeah, he got pile drived. But just delaying that, and because McGregor is such a damage soak that just delaying that battle by that much. Look at the difference on air. Just delaying that battle by that much doubled my damage. That's wild. What's my gear? Let me see what gear. What gear did I have on him? Because he got throttled. I don't think I remember before this. I think I told you I didn't put mythic on him. Let me see what my gear was on Williams. Oh yeah, I can put mythic on him. I think it's on Tesla on the tank team, but the tank team's garbage no matter what I do with it. I can put this on Williams and see with the counter, it'll benefit him. I mean, he really got throttled though. Jesus Christ. How man, that is crazy how do I have I wish I had the battle from yesterday to play. I couldn't play the battle. I don't know if I have any old ones. Let's see if this is an old one. I want to see no, this was with Williams. I don't have any old ones. Okay. Well, just as well. So the question is, I know one of the questions was, did Williams work? Did not work? Williams definitely worked. If the goal was to soak up more damage and delay the fight, it did that. Because that was the whole moving McGregor over. I don't know if flopping them... I don't know if the flopping them is going to delay anything. My concern with flopping them was that Williams is still gonna get. I think Williams is still gonna get throttled, even taking partially. But I don't know. Maybe I'll flop them just to see what happens. You know what? Before I flop them though, I'll take another video to see if I can get more damage. What I'll do is I'll give him mythic gear. Why do I have that here? I'm gonna give him mythic gear and see how much more we can last. 1700 is pretty good. We went from 900 to 1700. So step in the right direction. Step in the right direction for this guy. He's really strong. Who has my... How bad did I win? How easy did I won this battle pretty easy. I'm almost wondering if I should move my Overlord. If I can get this battle a little bit closer, I might be able to move my Overlord over here as well. Although he's wasting his Overlord by putting it on the tank when I don't think he doesn't even need that. He can put his Overlord on either one of these to make him stronger. But 7 million more power than me and double the damage. I don't know. Williams is in play right now. He's in play. Especially again. The whole point of this is just to say, like, yeah, your tank ain't worth a damn. The problem is that I look at it, my tank's not worth a damn anyway, right? And you guys probably are looking at the same thing when you're trying to balance out your teams. You need to be able to defend twice to win, and we put all of our efforts into trying to get 3 teams to be decent. When really, you'd be lucky to have 2 teams that are decent. You don't have 3 strong teams, so. I'm taking from my tank resources and decreasing the strength of tank, but like I said, tank sucks. If I upped it up and gave all my effort to put and make tank as strong as humanly possible, I wouldn't be able to make it worth a damn. So right now, it's kind of like take from the pieces here, put whatever there enough to survive like weaker teams who don't have a good tank either. And I'm giving away this victory. I'm trying to figure out how to win these 2 victories. I want to be able to do my T1 and my T2 to be so strong that 2 people can't beat them even with a counter. And I'm hoping that mixed squads will get us there. And I think it's already getting us there for, obviously, it's getting us there for the missile. Like, I mean, my air destroyed his missile. I might have won this fight if he added his overlord here. I might have won this battle too. So my missile already, my air is fantastic. It's about somehow lifting that missile up. And now that I'm off, I'm sold. I'm off the mix squad. I'm off the 5 missile stars. They feed off one another. They're made to feed off one another, but you can't defend air. Oh, that's air. That's just his air. Why is he doing that anyway? He didn't even put that right. It's his air losing that anyway. Oh, was that first fight that I had against? Oh, he did it. He did it against his air though. I don't know why he's fighting the fight with his. Was it with his air? No, it was with his tank. I think. I don't know. I went away from the video now. I'd have to find where the hell it was. Because if he had his tank and it doubled, and of course it doubled because he put his wrong teams on the he switched wrong. Did I fight him again? Okay, hold on. No, this is right. So same thing. It must be in that video. It must not have worked. See, I got all jazzed up thinking that it worked. It didn't work. He just had the wrong lineup in there. Or he's so strong it didn't matter. Hold on. It's Yeah, this is it. There it is. Let me see what the power was. Yeah, there's no damage difference. It's worse. Yeah, it's worse. Williams is worse. Take it all back. Take it all back. I was looking. He switched his lineup on it. That's why the comparison was different. No, Williams only. I mean, I didn't have Mythic, but let's be honest. Like, if I can't improve more than, if I take a step back and it's 959, just some gear isn't going to make a difference. It's going to be meaningful enough to say that it works. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. So I'll put him back, which is just as well because tank's so bare without a defender. I don't know. So who's next? Who's next in the tank squad? Back to Marshall? I guess Marshall. Maybe. DVA front, Murphy front. I guess Marshall. Marshall's going to be tomorrow. Williams out. Williams out. Marshall going back to missile. We'll run that. We'll run that with a full defense mode. And then we'll put McGregor back and we'll get Marshall in here. Sammy, call Sammy up. Next we'll get Tesla back in here and bring it all up. Change it around. Change it around. Arrow, what would I be if I'm not changing around these lineups? What do you want from me, man? I I can't not tinker. I can't not tinker. What would you expect me to not tinker? QB gear on Williams is going to work. However, your level is all about matchup. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work, Dan. I don't think it's gonna. I mean, listen, will it make the battle more improved? Yes, but I don't think it's. He's not damage soaked. Like the whole point was for him to damage soak, and he's not. He got throttled. He got throttled as soon as air. That's probably why they put air in there. Let me see what he did with. Let's see. See? Can beat up here anyway. Look at. I barely got to cycle twice. It's terrible. I'm not doing any damage right now, and I need to figure out how to end this fight faster then. Arrow level 30 weapon, nice looks. What are you talking about? I have level 30 weapon. He's on here. It's all level 30. Yeah, I have it. My Williams is level 30. I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. I'll go through all the ones that I have. I told you I have a whole list, so I'll go through and see how it did against everybody else too, just to take a look. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 more that I have to go through. But I mean, the air one was a little better. The air one held up. It didn't really matter where I did. But I plowed him. But Ying's is no go. That was not a good one. So we'll see how everybody else is. I'll check the other ones. And Hero Day, I'll let you know if it was a yay or nay on any of the battles. But likely by then, I'll have already switched it twice because I'll switch it tonight, and then I'll switch it again tomorrow. And then see where I land and what. You know what sucks is I wish we could do the 3v3 and not have to switch my gear out on my team and do a trial on my actual heroes while I do the 3v3. Because I also have before I let you guys go, just an update on where we were in the first day. I got plowed by this guy, Leonardo Ginkgo, whoever. Dude, this guy, 432, VIP 18. I know because he had his box, like that little present box in the picture when he was fighting me. Completely leveled me. I mean, it was redonkulous how bad he beat me. Right here. Look, 69, 95, 63. I was trying, and that's, by the way, that was with matchups, like good matchups. It was ridiculous. I came back. I was able to come back against this guy Drax. I was able to take 3 and get respectable back to 4th. I was 8th after that first battle fighting this guy, so I'm 4th. The only good thing is everybody has to fight him. So that's the good news. Now, here's what I was thinking, though. So in order for me to get into 2nd place, I fought him today. Now, that means we get to fight different people on tomorrow. And then day 3, we fight different people again. Somebody on the 4th day has to fight him a 2nd time. Somebody. I have to fight him a second time, I'm out. I can't. There's no way. I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to do it. So I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to fight him a second time. And get in the top 2. So it's really kind of like, but you don't you have? If you didn't fight somebody twice, there's only 8 people. So then you don't. So the last day you only fight one person. Is that how it goes? I don't know. I was thinking that you get 2 fights every time. If you only fight one person, that would be great. I don't remember how it went for the semis because I'll have a great shot. My guess is tomorrow I can probably get back to the top 3, if not reclaim a second spot. But if you gotta, I don't know that one day you only fight one. All I know is 1 fight per person. Oh, okay. If that's good, if it's only going to give me 1 person, that's great. I don't remember how they do it. For like 4 seasons now. I don't remember how they do it. I don't remember. I know that this is the first time that I have a chance to move. I think that since season 3, I think I've only gotten to the knockout round once or twice. I think. Since I started being in here, I think I only got to like the knockout round like twice, maybe. They're people are too strong. My own server has 7 people stronger than me. Like even this, like this Insidious, who's next to me, he's like right behind me. He's like 260 million hero power, so he's like right next to me. So, oh, is it? I didn't see. Where did you see it? For 2 opponents will be managed each day, and on the final day. Oh, good. Thank you. Oh, there you go, Arrow. Thank you for reading. I just assumed today. I'm sitting there in a work meeting, and I'm switching around my lineups. And oh, I'm sorry, AC. There's you. I was switching around my lineups in a work meeting against that Leonard, the whatever guy, and I was getting my ass kicked, and I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I trying to do this during? I'm actually getting work time to do this, and it's a waste of time. Anyway, all right, folks, good enough. Had enough compliance. You took care of it. I appreciate you for that. Thank you for being with us. You could be anywhere. I appreciate you guys being with us tonight. QB18 out.